tugboat, let's make it float. She's been on land for a while. Dorian lifted her up and sat her down on his isle. We lived here way over a year. It's been our paradise. All we need is water around so we get back on with our life. Oh, and all we need is water around so we get back on with our life.
All right, so we're out at Anna Marie. Here's Jeff and Jen. Jen's on the controls for the winch. Yep. She's moving. A little bit of crunch and creak. So this is it. This is to 100 feet to the water. Kind of hard to see. Uh-oh.
Half-foot pull.
What was that, Jeff?
That was a 4-foot pull. That was a 4-foot. We're at 2.5 foot. We're going to have a drink to that.
Yay!
We're 2/3 of the way.
2/3 of the way, officially!
So 202.5 off 210, that's 7.5. So that's 7.5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this in the ground at 7.5 feet.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing this morning?
Good, mate. I'll just show you how these little jacks work. So that's pretty much how I do it. In tandem, one gets loose, one gets tight. Got it on these plates. We had those made for pulling the boat. They were going to be anchor points, but they've been handy for jacking the boat up. We've used other anchor points. So I've got to now get this log in position. And what I do first is these rollers. We made these rollers up here out of some stands. They roll, and some stuff that we had to anchor, some threaded rod and a broken dolly. So I've got it high enough now to get it up past this zinc, and as far as I can really is I want the keel touching this before I let it down. And in this case I had to pack. In the next case I don't think I'm going to have to pack. So this is how we get it to go forward. It's not always easy, but it is what it is.
Australian engineering here. Here's Jeff's homemade wheelbarrow.
And that took up about half an hour of my life.
There you go. It's probably the best half an hour you spent.
Biggest 4x4 wheel drive winch you can buy. They reckon it'll pull 30,000 pounds and it's rated at 25,000.
That's Australian, right?
Yeah, we had to bring that over from Australia. And what we've got is we've connected it to a strong point being here. It goes right down to a pulley. tackle block, and then back to this winch. This is our mate Keith, who designed this system for us. Previously we were just going backwards and forwards and it didn't really work. And then from here we've got like a V going to 2 other tackle blocks, and then another V going back to our strong cleats, the ones just above the swim deck there. And then what we do at the end of every 2 pulls, we have to rig it. So what we did is we just got this tail on this 100-foot line. It's obviously 50 feet left. So we just undo these and then pull that tail through. We do one side, and we do the other side. So at one stage they end up even, then one ends up longer. And that goes back to an anchor point. And the anchor point is basically something like this rock where we've dug under, but the biggest rock we could find that had like a little cave under it. So we got screwdrivers and we just kept going, and then we'd get a chain through, and then we'd do that to enlarge the hole with the chain, and then so we got double wrap down at that. Pretty much that's the setup, and Jenny sits in the cockpit under the lid of an esky, which is a cooler. You guys in America call a cooler. She sits down, puts a esky lid on in case anything comes flying at her, like a broken anchor point. And I go up the side, hide up the side and watch what's going on and bang on the wall if something goes wrong. But you'll see a rock later that flew from an anchor point, probably about the same distance, about close to 80 feet, went straight through the fly screen and landed in the lounge room. That's about this big, the rock. It's about something like that. So,
scary. It's a lot of force.
it's a lot of force.
Here we go. Today's pull, 4 more feet. And 4. Here we are on our big boat, just hanging out on this land.